It's a new dawn, come let's work together. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lagos State, come let's take it further. Oh. Lagos is 50, you know, we go jolly together. Celebrate Faji together. Awala leko itesiwaju eko gangan ni koko.
So, as you guys know, I live on the mainland. And on the mainland, all we have here is boyabi, pap, and akara. But today, I wanted to switch my life up to something great. I'm taking coffee. And I'm very excited because this is on the mainland, readily available. And it's actually quite nice. I'm a Happy Coffee, and I'm here to talk to the owner. So let's get to it. Hello, good morning. Hi, what's your name?
Princess Adeyinka Tekena.
Your name is very fancy. Is that Nigerian?
Yes, from Bayelsa.
Sounds Ghanaian-ish.
No, let's not start the Ghanaian-Nigerian thing now.
Fully Nigerian?
Fully Nigerian.
Okay, so, before we get to the business part, let's get to know you a little bit. Why coffee?
Why coffee? When I started my research, it was a couple of years ago. I realized that if you go to any Malam kiosk in Nigeria, any shop, you would see some level of coffee. So people drink it, not just actively. Coffee is a lifestyle. And more especially because now Nigeria is growing her own coffee beans. So there's just this huge opportunity that we as a people can tap into. Because imagine Brazil becoming the #2 coffee grower in the world just because of a coffee drinking company in America. So there's so much we can do, with the coffee business. The coffee beans that we use is actually from Nigeria, and that's our specialty, because we realize that the more we drink Nigerian coffee, we can actually ensure that the farmer grows more, and we can build an economy from that.
How long have you been entrepreneurial for?
For this business? Amazingly, in 2015 that was when my journey started. So I spent my first 18 months doing researches, and that's how we started with our innovation, because really the cafe is just something that came along. We actually started with the mobile stands. So what we do is we do events. I can technically say that Happy Coffee was the first coffee company in Nigeria to serve coffee at a wedding. I mean, people were literally...
Did they buy it?
No, yes, the bride said she wanted a couple of cups at her wedding, I think 200 cups. So we went ahead and did an array of drinks, and we served the guests. It was fantastic. And that was how our journey started.
So how did you think of this idea of, there's a shopping store around there, there's a nice ambience around here. What made you think of getting a place like this?
As we went along, a lot of people started asking us, can we come somewhere where you are? Is there a place you can come and sit and have your drink? And then an opportunity came, to do like a shop in shop with another business to kind of be their preferred coffee person. But obviously, money, finance can be a challenge for a small business.
Yeah.
And then somewhere along in December, January, I heard about the Lagos State Employment Trust one. They have come again. Hey, God. I did not believe, like literally, I just said, you know what, this thing, So, but I still went ahead and filled out the form. A friend sent it to me. I was actually on the last day that I was going to close. So someone just sent me the email. I printed it out, put the forms in, and I ran to Alausa, put it in. And I said, let's see. And then within 2 weeks, I got an email saying that I had an interview with Lagos State. I was like, okay, something is working here. But a couple of weeks later, you have been offered money. I said, wait, something is happening here, like seriously. And all the processes was going, I went through all the process, ensured I had my guarantors. And voila, one day I got my money in the, I said, Jesus, this is fantastic. And let me tell you, for me, I can tell you categorically that the funds that I got took my business another level. Because as a business owner, you're always strategizing on what the next phase of your business is going to be when you want to expand. And that just gave me what I needed to go to the next level. Because coffee comes in a lot of ways. You can either do it manually or you can do it automatically. And then because we also service events, we needed to increase our capacity and we needed equipment. So what we used 3/4 of our funds to do was to ensure that we got our coffee equipment so that we can service more corporate events, we can go for more parties, and ensure that people are having the opportunity to drink coffee the right way.
So do you think the LSETF is a great idea?
I always say it. Sorry, I'm not trying to patronize anybody. I'm a young businesswoman. I always say I'm body for president, because if a man will look at that kind of investment and think that young businesses like myself is worthy of getting a loan without collateral. I mean, you will go to a bank, they literally tell you to bring your father's death certificate to come and get the money.
5 years, where do you see yourself moving forward with Happy Coffee? Do you think that you're going to have a whole story building of coffee? You know, what do you as an entrepreneur see yourself for the company?
First things first, I am a true believer that the African continent, let me bring that to Nigeria. I'm a true believer that Nigeria will be built by Nigerian businesses. So I'm one of those young businesses that in 5 years would have been able to create a system that has the ability to employ other people. Like I said, one of the innovations or one of the things we're going to be doing this year as a company, even as young as we are, we found out that we can help market women actually set up stands. So we're working with another entrepreneur who is a social entrepreneur. She works with women in the open space in the market. And we're going to be setting shops for them, like little meshai stands where women can sell coffee and tea. Because we realize that if we do that more, one, you're helping the coffee farmer, because every time you drink Nigerian coffee, what you're directly doing is you're encouraging the farmer to actually grow more coffee, and that can build an economy. So in 5 years, we know that we will have established a super brand. And secondly, I want Happy Coffee to be the first Nigerian coffee company to be listed in this stock exchange. So just watch out.
Thank you very much for that motivation. So yeah, my name is Boyle. I'm gonna keep watching BattaBox, and shout out to LSCTF. Cheers to Happy Coffee. And like I said, if you're a business innovator, your innovative ideas can come to life with LSCTF. So I'd advise that you get the application form and try your luck. Bye.